at 4 o'clock in the morning when a group of armed men came to my house and they were going to execute me. And by the grace of God, I survived and left the country. And so I actually knew I was dead. I knew I was dead. I was not going to live anymore. But then when I had a chance to leave, I had some freedom, and I decided to commit my life to helping others to become free of this plague.
The vision of GBRM is to engage the church and refugees in mutually transformative relationships, where each brings something valuable and has something to learn or receive from the other.
The church being in a position of humility of receiving from refugees, that they aren't just objects for us to serve, but they're also gifts that God is sending us that we can receive from.
So the relationships that you develop with refugees will be so worth the investment.
This year, we adopted a Congolese family, and they were able to come to our church for the first time. The first church they attended in America was our church.
I became sick for around 4 months. Malaria, binding on the boy. I was almost becoming to die, but the Almighty God said, no, this person has to reach Boston. Have to reach in Boston, America, and have to meet Tori, Greg, Sarah, and other people. Then,
what is the biggest problem you faced since you came here? Big problems.
lonely.
Lonely, huh?
Yes. Being maybe alone, because this country, some people are very busy, very busy, so it's not easy that. Language. So she's saying that first time she reached here, she was completely disturbed by the language English. But now, little bit, you can talk 10 words around 4, she can go with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So for him, he's talking about to the winter, which is gonna come. He's fearing it. I don't know if he will make it. That's how he's talking. I don't know. Winter. Yeah. I have to go to school while forecasting that to be doctor. I don't know if when, but I have to be a doctor.
Yes.
That's my vision in front of it. I don't know if it will happen, but I have hope that it will happen.
Okay.
She's talking about she wants maybe to be a Tyler if she becomes here, okay. Maybe when equipped maybe with the language, she wants to be a good Tyler.
I told my brother when like 4 years back, I have to drive. Before 2020, I have to drive. For him, he said, "Are you dreaming? You're wasting time." Now I'm seeing. Now here, I'm seeing the conditional permits.
Right now we have the biggest refugee crisis in our world happening in the past 100 years. It's happening right now. And the United Nations cannot cope with it. The governments of the world cannot cope with it. But the Christians are equipped to bring their love and their light into this world by reaching out to the refugees of our time.
You know, one of the things that we talk about at Emmanuel Gospel Center is like leverage points, finding a little place where you put a little bit of energy and you can make a big difference.
So we're at a critical point right now with Greater Boston Refugee Ministry. We've spent the first couple of years of our project in research and development, and we just last month graduated our first cohort of ambassadors and trainees with GBRM. So we are getting ready right now to launch open tables in 4 cities across eastern Massachusetts.
So the church is awakening. In fact, we're getting more calls from churches now that we can even keep up with and going to respond and having info sessions and sit down. I thank God that the church is awakening and that they're looking to be engaged. And I feel like that's where we're at. However, with things like what happened just yesterday in Paris, I also anticipate there's going to be the part of the church that is fearful, that there could be a recoiling back based on what happened, and even that fear could be strengthened of the outsider coming into the United States and into Boston. So I fear that. And so I would say to the church, we need to take courage, we need to love, we need to trust God. Yes, our government needs to be wise, but for us, we need to be courageous and loving and not let fear take hold of us.
Can you please describe what God means to you?
God, for me, that one I can describe it with a lot of passion. God is life.
Oh my, that's
Yes.
good.
Because if there is no God, I think there is no life. And you have to remember that God is the one who created life. So to me, God is life.
God wants the church's heart, and He wants us to care about what He loves. And our new refugee neighbors that are coming, He loves them desperately, and it's important that we join Him in that work.
Big problems, big opportunity. The biggest opportunity the Church of Jesus Christ has today to bring the gospel to the world is in the midst of the crisis of thousands of people, in fact millions of people who have been removed from their homelands. Many of these countries do not have the opportunity to have freedom of religion, but when people move out and go to other places, they have a chance now to hear the gospel freely.
So for her also, she's her vision that to join your group, because they have seen that your group really can make something which is reasonable, which can hope, which can build, learnable to the society around, and we really can make it, can do something perfect.
And we have room for her to join our group.
Yes.
We have room for her, for each one of you to be part of this group.
Yes.
Because I came here before as a refugee and have been working to help other people that are coming. So you can put yourself together.
Yeah.
When you can speak English now, you know, you will be the one, you'll be our representative, you'll be our ambassador.